Good morning. The futures are trading 14.1950. Again, we've been short. Started getting short last Friday at the close at 14.2550. We added to the position yesterday as we traded up to 14.41 was the high, and we did sell basically every a few points near 14.40. So the position is looking good. We are short, as we had mentioned. Felt like this was a blow-off move, and it definitely came yesterday. Yesterday they walked them up until midday, and then they cracked them down. There was no news yesterday, really, in our opinion, to take that market up. But you can see they took it up to 14.41, and since then we've just dripped down to new lows, trading 14.1950. The S1 was right here, about 14.1775, and your S2 below that. And your pivot today, by the way, is about 14.29. Your S2 is 14.10. I could see a nice test of 14.10, possibly 1400. The 50% retrace of the whole move from the highs to the lows in March puts you right about here. The 50% move on the ES, if we look at a daily chart, is about 14.19. So we're sitting right at that. We had broken over the 50% move, and you can see we're testing back on this level. This is the second time we broke above it. So for the bears, you're looking for definitely a close under 1380 before you can really be bearish again on the momentum. All that resistance has become support here at 1380, and you remember we battled there for a while, and we're trading here at 1419. So again, we are still on this move, somewhat bullish. 61.8 lines up to 1458 on the SPOOs, and your high was 1586 or so. 1586 down to 1251, and bam, here you are back to right back to that magic 50% line. So this is, in our opinion, nothing but a bear market rally. Another distribution point in the market time where insiders are given another generous exit point, as we've had a 15+% rally off the St. Paddy's Day double test Fed to the rescue rally. That is really what, in our opinion, all this is. We're right back to these support areas. Again, 1458 is going to be very difficult for the market to get through. If it does get through 1488, obviously we will test this 1588. So again, I'm not going to be jumping on the bullish train here by any means, and I'm staying on the short side of trades as we speak. And our short have been short since Friday. We again sold 1425, and we sold up to that 1440 level yesterday. So positioned very nicely. Stops are in. We're protected. Always back spreaded also on these swing type trades anyway. So what I mean by that is we may be selling the futures, but we may be buying some calls against it, whether it's OEX or straight out futures against calls against the futures. So that's it. It's a strong morning for oil again. 127.80. Oil crude is trading up here on the July contract, which is the new front month. 127.80. You've got the Dow futures obviously down 100. Gold is up $2, 908. Gold on the daily chart. I was looking at this earlier this morning. Looking a little bit ragged again. It's pushing to these levels. 38% is right about here again. Right there at that level. And that's probably going to get a little tired here again soon. Still looking bearish on your charts. Nothing but another bounce off this recent bottom. Taking over this high, this low here, but again, until you can get over 950, the gold is not bullish at all. So that's a downtrend looking chart. You've got copper down another small percent here, 3.76 trading. Here's the copper chart that has been dripping down the last few days. Slowly. You can see it was over $4. So back here to 370. That's about it. VIX will probably be up a little bit today since the market's going to be gapping down off the open. We'll see where they take them. I want to be on the short side for day trades. I'm short on a swing position. Here's your VIX. Again, bouncing off that October low from last fall. Market's gotten a little arrogant, I think, in its confidence that it can't go down. And we've got the summer weekend starting as soon as people can get out of the offices. Will be taking off. So use all those factors, put them into your trading models, and have a great day. Again, on the 5-minute, 10-minute, market's getting a slight bit oversold. So if you're not short already, you might want to wait for bounces to sell on a day trade perspective. Again, I'd look for anywhere over 1425. I'd love to be a seller on a day trade perspective up to about 1430. That's your pivot point. Have a great morning, and we'll talk later.